This is a crazy situation right here. We're talking about a truck driver wheel just falls off of a bridge and lands right into a car. Was this preventable? Let's get into this.
Good morning, I'm Highway 401 westbound right now. You can see the car behind me totally messed up. Looking at this wheel, you can see the one inner bearing is intact. The outer bearing is completely gone. You can see how hot it's got on the axle. As part of your daily inspection, this is what you need to look at, and one of those things is hub oil.
What's going on, Mother Truckers? In today's collaboration video, I think it's extremely important to talk about the actual things that can happen when you don't do the little things. Because there's a lot of new truck drivers that I truly believe do the pre-trip inspections because they had to learn it for the test, but they don't actually understand what real life situation scenarios can happen when you don't do them. And like all truck drivers, we know if you go to a truck stop, a rest area, early in the morning, you could just see truck drivers going to get their coffee, going to get their breakfast, and then they come back, and what do? They jump in their truck and they leave. You know, you'll see it day in and day out. So how many of you have had a wheel seal leak, you know, some type of oil leak, you don't check your hub oil? How many of you have had that situation happen and you're like, you know what, I don't have a sight glass, so I can't check it? Well, those are actually excuses. And the reason why I say that is because in your pre-trip inspection, you're supposed to see if there's anything that looks like it's leaking. Now, if you have a wheel seal leak, you can see oil around your tire. You can see it wet around your brake drums. I mean, there are signs of that, right? And so, Mother Truckers, just know that while getting into this industry, you know, you're here to make money, but also know that we want you safe on the road for you and for others. You know, the OPP Highway Safety Division, they recently had a accident where this truck driver's wheel came off, went off the bridge, bounced, and then hit the side of a four-wheeler's car.
Good morning, I'm Highway 401 westbound right now. You can see the car behind me totally messed up here. We just had a wheel separation. A wheel came off a transport truck. I'm gonna go check out that truck in a second. This is the car. This is what happened. Fortunately, it only took the side of it. All right, so I got a cautionary tale to all truck drivers out there. We all talk about doing our daily inspections, which is required by law every 24 hours. I just want to show you a few things of what happened today that resulted in this wheel coming off this transport truck. Just looking at this wheel, you can see the one inner bearing is intact. The outer bearing is completely gone. You can see how hot it's got on the axle and how it's melted right off. Now, obviously, that's likely as a result of no lubrication. And I'll tell you, as part of your daily inspection, this is what you need to look at. And one of those things is hub oil. Whether or not it's below the minimum levels when fitted with a sight glass. So, we look at this wheel, we see that it's missing and it's been dry. And I just went over to look at this side. Now, this truck has a nice chrome cover that actually blocks the visibility of the hub. I pull that off now. Now, I pulled this off before just to take a look, and there is a visible window in there. You take it off, it's very difficult to see, but the oil is very low. It's way below minimums, even on this wheel. So this wheel was likely going to come off at some point once that oil was completely gone. Again, this is absolutely deadly and dangerous. Truck, you have to check your vehicles. You have to make sure it's safe. Check your wheel fasteners. Make sure they're properly tightened and torqued. This is not a wheel fastener issue in this case. This is a lack of maintenance and a lack of lubrication. Do your daily inspections. Make sure you have oil and grease in everything that needs to be lubricated, especially the wheels, so these don't come flying off.
Here's the thing. You can see right there that the brakes, they look wet. So definitely this is driver error. So Mother Truckers, we just want to show you these things so that you know the reality of what can happen from something as small as a wheel seal. Small things, become big things. And usually, especially if you're an owner operator, fix things when they're small, because when they get big, it gets worse. Mutha truckers, comment down below. Definitely make sure to follow OPP, Highway Safety Division, on all social medias. Mutha truckers, comment down below.